Greetings, grandfather. It is now 2010, and one thing you may have noticed already, or you will soon, and that is that there will be a great many people and organizations who will be telling you over and over and over again that they have the answer to all your problems. You've heard this before, and I'm not trying to suggest that these people are enemies, but rather that they're either trying to sell you something, which is not so strange and rare in your society, or they're trying to perpetuate a myth that has been sold well in the past. The idea of a myth is something that is a story that has been so appealing that it has been perpetuated in many forms with many additions over time. Of course, there's another definition of myth which many of you have ruefully come to recognize, and that's that often the term myth is applied to somebody else's beliefs, no matter the truthfulness or even the profound quality of those beliefs. Well, in a society, speaking about the global Earth society, that has as much variety as your own, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There are, after all, a multitude of opinions about a multitude of different ideas and experiences. And I feel that this variety of opinions about different things is a good thing to include in your life. Don't assume that any one group or one being or person has all the answers. Acquire as much knowledge and wisdom as you can, including your own experience about anything. And then, to the best of your ability, look around, yes, observe, see, yes, but also feel within yourself, is this true for me? Some people use the pendulum method, which you can look up, and I'm not going to go into here, to assure themselves that something has merit or not. Others will use the heart warmth, as it is sometimes called, and I have discussed on this YouTube channel before. You can look it up. It's there somewhere. I'm recommending that you use whatever method that works for you. And most importantly, don't look for absolute truth this year. Your entire society, globally speaking, is fluctuating between an attachment to the truth of the past and a sense of doubt about the truth of the present, with even a little foreboding about the truth of the future. Be patient with yourself and others this year. As I said before, there will be a certain amount of frantic effort to convince you of something as being an absolute truth this year. Please do not be attached to that. And please do not perpetuate it yourself if you can help it. I recommend you do this. Speak to others about what you believe to be true if you wish. say to them, "This is what I believe based upon my experience." Don't say, "This is what you should do." Try to incorporate in your speaking this year especially and beyond, "This is what I believe based upon my experience." And then share that. This gives people the opportunity to include that you're sharing in their acquisition of knowledge and wisdom. But it doesn't force them to accept it as the only truth and to be confronted with, "Do I," they might say to themselves, "dispose of everything I believe in to accept your truth?" Don't force people. Don't demand this year. Be patient. Everyone is going through a lot of extremes in thought and sometimes experience. So choose whether you will share your wisdom. Wisdom is the knowledge you use in your life based on your experience that works for you. So when you're saying that thing I recommended about "here's what I recommend based on my experience," share only your wisdom, because you know that works for you. And when you do that, you can say, "This is my wisdom. It works for me," if you wish, or not. Say the other thing if you wish. And in this way, you will give people the opportunity to choose for themselves. Set a good example if you can this way. All right? Good life.